Ashai, Bahasham Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, of whom I learn from each and every day. Healthy shalom to you brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. All right. You know, hey, look, it's the brother Gabar Adama coming back at you with another quick hitter here. I was watching the Elder Malcolm's video. These 48ers and these Edomites are hypocritical. They're more than just hypocritical. They're lying on purpose just to keep, well, mainly they want to keep Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, asleep, which is something that is prophesied that we're going to be waking up in these last days at the last trump. So, you know, they can't do that. They're not going to be able to perform their enterprise, and they're not going to be able to lie to the very elect. As the scripture said, if they could deceive the very elect. All right. So without any further ado, let's play just a little bit of this. Look this up here. It said biblical characters decoded. All right. Jacob and Esau, the battle between good and evil, right? The battle between good and evil. And the scriptures plainly tell you that, you know, Jacob is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. And, you know, and they're going to go off, and they went off. We went off, right? But it's clearly about reconciliation. It's clearly about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua getting his revenge against the ones he made to be that way in the first place. Okay? And I'm talking about Esau, which they say Esav, right? So this is fair use. You know, I got to be careful. This is a Rabbi Simon Jacob's son. You can't make that up, right? You get Dr. Brown, Dr. White. You can't make that up, man. You really can't. Jacob's son, right? All right. So without any further ado, let's play just a bit of this and we'll get into it.
So let's talk about the classic battle between the twin brothers, Jacob and Esau. Ones that it provides. So let's talk about the classic battle between the twin brothers, Jacob and Esau. Famous story in the Bible where Rebecca is carrying twins and she has a very difficult pregnancy. And she asks God, why is it so difficult? And God tells her, because you're carrying two nations within you. Two nations, two archetypes, two forces.
Yeah, he's right about that.
And they will
a perpetual struggle. And that is happening yet to this day.
And that's
the
being
one
reflected
thing
in your...
that you'll never hear these guys talk about, or anybody else for that matter, is going into prophecies and actually telling you who these people are according to the prophecies, according to the curses, according to the things that are still yet happening today on this earth. We are yet this day in our captivity. That wasn't talking about everybody. That wasn't talking about just some archetypes, as he said. No, it was talking about the children of Israel. Let's continue on.
The two brothers that would end up becoming Esau and Jacob. Now both are children of Isaac and Rebekah, righteous people, the most righteous in history, and yet they were very antithetical to each other. Alter ego.
See, he's already lying, trying to soften everything up.
And the story
Let's go
goes,
here.
they're born
I may have
very,
to
they look different, their personalities are different.
Record this in a different manner because I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. Sometimes these phones do crazy shit, man. Psalm 64 and verse 8. So they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right. So they do. They make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. The scripture goes into it and tell you that your enemies shall be found a liar. And these are the very same people. Let's go here. I guess I'm just sort of rolling in the spirit now. Let's go here. Let's see. Let's go to Micah. Oh, come on. That didn't quite work out like I wanted it to. All right. I totally didn't spell that right. Got big meat fingers. Anyway, Micah 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. Who gave these people, these Edomites, all right? Who gave them the power to take a piece from the earth? All right. Who gave them the blessing which in fact is the dew of heaven and the fatness of earth. It was their father Esau. And if you can receive it, you already know. Okay? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gave them all this power. What? The wicked for the day of destruction. Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that's what you see right here. It's and a man and his heritage. So what he's going to do, he's getting ready to say a couple things and try to soften things up. But it's a spiritual battle, and it's always been that way. Okay? And it's very clear to see. The truth is this: Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is about his revenge. He's about the recompense that's coming upon this earth and the people who perpetuated all these things. And he made them do it. All right? Let's go here. Deuteronomy 28th chapter. All right? Because they don't go in, again, they don't really go dig into prophecies and tell you, who are these people? Who are these people today? They'll tell you that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai changed. They'll tell you that that they don't. There it is. They don't even believe in who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. All right, which I hate even saying that. They don't even believe. They made up their own book. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Now, what did that say? It said, thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. But Christianity, which is basically, we'll say it like this: these 48ers, the small hats, the tic-tac hats, have used Christianity to blind the minds of everyone. See? To keep everybody in a perpetual state of stupidity. That's what they've used. Okay? So the scriptures clearly tells you, and this is in the book of Deuteronomy, right? That you shall not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt only be oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Only oppressed and spoiled. Those people are not oppressed and they're not spoiled. All right? The scripture said, Israel shall dwell what? In peace and safety. And Israel is a people before it's a place. Jeremiah 50 verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? And we all know how that's going to happen, right? See? How has Babylon become a desolation? And who rules over Babylon? Yep, you got it. Esau, Edom. And who is the head tribe of them? Amalek. All right? Who is Amalek? Those same ones that covet fields and take them by violence and divide the land, our land, with all the joy of their hearts. It's simple and plain. Verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord, Yahweh. All right? The Chaldeans, right? Nineveh, all these different places. We'll get to a couple more points here. I want to read this first. Genesis 27, verse 25. And he said, bring it near to me. Let's go back. Verse 24. And he said, art thou my son, my very son Esau? And he said, I am. All right. This is when Jacob supplanted, Esau, through the orders of his mother, which was a divine thing. It was written to be that way. It was supposed to be that way. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai wanted it that way. That's another thing Christianity will tell you, is that Jacob lied and this and blah, 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 and he cheated and stole. No, he didn't cheat and steal nothing. The scripture said that what Esau did, he sold his birthright for one morsel of meat. All right. So they'll try to soften it up and get around it any kind of way they can. But recompense is coming no matter what. Verse 25. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison. And he said, go get some goats, some kids, right? All right, kids, a kid of the field, that's a goat. All right, that my soul may, English language is tricky sometimes. It's very tricky. That's why you say good morning, and what does morning mean? That's why you'll say, I got to go get my kids, and kids a damn goat. Anyway, you should say children. All right, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to me, and he did eat, and he brought him wine and drank. Verse 26, and his father Isaac said unto him, come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him and smelled the smell of his raiment. Remember, because Esau is a man of the field, right? And blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as of the smell of the field, which the Lord Yahweh hath blessed. All right. Verse 28, therefore the Most High Power give thee the dew of heaven and the fatness of earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Remember, this is Jacob. All right. So this is a blessing that he was going to give Esau. We'll keep reading. Verse 29, let people serve thee and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesses thee. You know, in the kingdom, it's going to be like that. All right. Verse 30, and it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac, his father, that Esau, his brother, came in from from hunting. It's another thing Esau does, man. You can clearly see who these Edomites are. Verse 31, and he also had made a savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat his son's venison, that thy soul may be blessed. Right? Okay. Verse 32, and Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? He said, who are you? Right? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau. All right? Because, you know, hey, you can read back. But he said, you know, when he was talking to Jacob, he said, you got the voice of Jacob, but the skin of Esau, you know, because he felt his raiment, right? Verse 34, and when he, where was I at here? Salakia. Verse 33, and Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? You see that? He said, who? Question mark. Where is he that had taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thee camest. And he blessed him, yea, and he shall be blessed. Verse 34. And when Esau heard the words of his father, he cried a great cry. He's always been a crybaby. Tells you that in the book of Hebrews, the 12th chapter. You know how he afterwards he cried and he still couldn't get the blessing. Right? He's a damn crybaby. I think he said it again right here. And exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. Verse 35. You see, he said, you got a blessing for me. You know, and Esau Edom, and he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away my blessing. No, he didn't take anything. He didn't take anything. He supplanted you. He didn't steal anything. In Christianity, man, they'll go into it. And here it is. Jacob is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel, the ones in the Bible, the very same Bible that they claim to be teaching and preaching. But then they say, John 3:16, everybody loves you, shake a pot in your face and go home. See, it doesn't make any sense. You got to have some kind of discernment, right? Let's move on down. Let's move on down. Let's move on down to 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Cry, baby, cried again. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. That's everything. All right? The rule over the earth. And the scripture said it was another horse that was red that came to take peace from the earth. And that's exactly what's going on. The trees are all messed up. Can anybody tell me why that I'm having to use a leaf blower in the dead, almost in July, man? Why is there leaves falling down off the trees? You know, in my family, my son, my son and my wife and my daughter said something about, for some reason this year, all the trees came out like, it seemed like real early and they were full and all that, but now everything's dying. See, he's taking peace from the earth. All kinds of forever chemicals, all kinds of things. All these are indicators of Esau Edom. You see? All right, and let's go. Let's play just a little bit more of this, because I caught of course, I caught him in a lie.
Their personality types, their attitudes. But I wouldn't call it just good and evil because that makes it too simple. It's actually two voices and two forces, like two nations, archetypes that are within each one of us. Because as I said, they're both children of great people. So it's hard to say that one was a cruel, wicked person, the other one was
that's
a
where I
tzaddik
caught
and
him
a
in a lie
righteous
right
one.
there. You see? So it's hard to say that one was evil and one was good. No. It's not that hard to say that. Let's go. Hey, let's go here. Genesis, I'm going to finish this up right quick, and then we're going to go into that statement that he just said. So it's hard to say that one's good and one is bad. No, the scriptures plainly tell you that there's a wicked one. You see? Genesis 27, verse 40. And by the sword shall thy live. This is talking about Esau, Edom, and shall serve thy brother because of the hatred. Even Jacob's son was speaking about the hatred, the struggle in the womb. It was hatred. Okay, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You see that? The smith and the waster, man. I would go there, but no need to. All right. So let's get into the statement that he made talking about it's hard to say that either one's good or evil. No. That's not what the scripture said. And, we going thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. It's a simple scripture right here. Milk. Job 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You see that right there? The scripture plainly tell you that the earth is being controlled by the wicked in the last days. The scriptures tell us plainly that in the last trump, who is going to have dominion over the earth in the dew of heaven? It said Esau, Edom's going to be in control of all these things. That he is going to be on high. That this is his kingdom. So he clearly is trying to lullaby your ass to sleep. Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. So what he said is we can't call either good or evil. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. You sure can. And we went to hell off. We were wicked for what we did. See? Let's go here. First Maccabees 1 and verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them. And what? After them many years, right? And what evils were multiplied in the earth. Who is this Alexander? We call him Alexander the Creep. Who is this? This is an Edomite. All right? So we know who the wicked is on the earth. Job 9 and verse 24. Plain and simple. So it's hard to say, that we can. What do you mean we? Okay? And again, what they never go into is the prophetic way and the true understanding on who these nations are. He said that they were nations. You see? He said that they were nations. Two nations in thy womb. Two nationalities, two manner of people. And the scripture right here just told you that when they put crowns upon themselves, evils were multiplied in the earth. Evils. So yeah, you can call one good and one evil. You can definitely call Esau, Edom evil. Let's read this. Ephesians 5 verse 16. Whoa, let's go back. Verse 14, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest and arise from the dead. And Hamashiach Yahushai shall give thee the light. Give thee light. Verse 15, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Why? Redeeming the time, these last days, the last trump, all these prophecies popping off the pages, all these things happening, all this war, rumors of wars. It was a 7.2 earthquake yesterday. I think I posted it. I may not have. If not, I'll try to remind myself to post that. Another 7.2 earthquakes in diverse places. Wars and rumors of wars. The third woe coming quickly. One of the main ones is the MOTB, the C-HIP. See? Let's read it. Verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil, and who has been prophesied to be ruling in the day of this time. That's why we walk in circumspectly and understand who it is. It's Esau, Edom. Okay? So yeah, your enemies shall be found liars. The dude is lying. Proverbs 29 and verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. See? Now there's going to be a draft. It's all kinds of stress and strife. You know, people can't live like they used to. Now Esau, Edom, these curses are coming upon you. You know, they're making videos about, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. You know, all that, man. Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. See that? The people mourn, man. Everything's, even if the scripture tells us, even the trees are going to sing when Yahushua comes back, when the righteous are in authority. Even the trees are going to sing. Now we understand here in Babylon, everything's going to be gone, man. And the fire is sooner or later is going to go out because there's nothing to burn. It's all going to be gone, never to be inhabited again. Call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. That's beautiful. Verse 3, whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. Salakia. All right. So hey, let's keep going on this right here. It's got a couple. Well, I really just got one more. Proverbs 16 and verse 4. The Lord Yahweh have made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. You see that? Even what? The wicked for the day of evil. So that rabbi really clearly, and I really didn't even get that far into the video, you know, that he put up or whatever. Again, fair use. But what he tried to do is tell you this and tell you that, but not give you the straight skinny and the truth about who these people really are. All right. And the fact that, yeah, Esau, Edom is wicked and evil as hell. I just read the scripture. Plain and simple. OK, that's that. I'll leave it right there. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, Rabbi Jacobson. The elders of Great Millstone, man, and the brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity, man. These dudes have been found liars, man. All right. So hey, don't let them try to tell you this and tell you that. Listen to the true prophets, which in fact are the men at Great Millstone. And that, you know, and that's fact. It's clear to see who Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is dealing with. All right. So every chance you get, chant this place down. Kwam Yasharallah and Wa Abai Babal. Boom. Shalom.